This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Well, just when you thought maybe you could trust the internets for showing you what was real, turns out, looks like a lot of those food postings we see, people aren't eating that food. That's not their food.
What? Why would you do that?
Why not even get out of bed today?
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, these people are lying to us.
Well, we're that hard up to put up pictures of food that we don't even post our own pictures?
Oh, of course not. I mean, I always wondered because it was always somebody that was like a lot of the Instagram. I'm like, you know, that person's in great shape, and that food, that plate looks like it's about 2,000 calories right there, at least. They can't be eating all this food they're posting. I know what I eat, and I'm telling you, right, I don't eat that kind of stuff, and I'm still heavier than they are.
See, I'm proud to say I'm not much of a food poster on Instagram. I'm the annoying child poster on Instagram.
Oh, you are definitely you are the child kid right now. But luckily, your kid's entertaining. I have to say, the videos of you're a good videographer. I'll give you that,
dude. That actually is like I don't want to be that guy who just posts like the same picture of my kid every day of almost the same pose. You're like, well, what? What's different?
You don't want to be Danny?
Right.
Okay.
It's not nice. Danny's not here today.
That's rude.
Let's wait till next week when we can say that kind of stuff.
Oh, you know what? Play this back for him. I have no problem with him hearing this because I just saw another photo spread of him, professionally done by, I don't know, somebody that works for, MGM Pictures, I don't even know if they exist anymore, but anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I like to post like embarrassing or silly photos or videos because it's like, okay, even if you don't have a kid, at least I'm trying to make it entertaining for you because I know I'm subjecting you to this, but that's my life. My life is being around my kids, so that's what I post. But I'm looking through my Instagram. I'm trying to find a picture of food, man.
You might have posted yourself.
I did post myself. Yes, okay.
No, I mean like food that you posted yourself. Is that what you're looking for, to see if you're one of these food poster people?
It took me a bit to go down until I found a picture of tater tots, but I only posted because our child, who we nicknamed Tater Tot because her name's Tatum, is eating tater tots.
Yeah, but I don't have a problem with you posting tater tots.
That's kind of like an Inception thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. Her eating tater tots is pretty awesome because it's like, wait a minute, which came first?
And then the other
tater
pizza,
or the tot?
I have a picture of a pizza at Wicked Pie because they named that pizza after me, the Migs with 1G pizza at Wicked Pie.
Right,
so I'm like,
guess
that was kind of a fun thing.
That's allowed. I mean, it is.
I didn't eat it. I just took a picture of it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, so you're lying.
I ate the living hell out of that.
Yeah, you better have eaten that. 40% of the people say that, we posted pictures of food that we haven't eaten online.
Yeah, dude, I can't find any of the pictures. Did anyone on our show post pictures of food?
Apparently I have. It was there's a place in the Marysville Outlet Mall, and this guy makes like these ribbons of mango with lime juice and tahini, and it's nice and spicy and tart.
He makes it with tahini?
Tahini. Tahini. It's that powder spice stuff. So delicious.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else. My bad.
Mm-hmm. Tahini.
But yeah, I know. I
don't think that's making it any better.
No.
It's not making it any better. It just has
me. Tea.
I'm thinking of the latest Ted Lasso episode, and that's what it's making me think of.
I just had one of the most mind-blowing mind-blowing. I should have posted a picture of it because it was food. A snack. It was a peach. You know those peach rings, like the candy?
Yeah.
There's a Vaheen peach ring.
Tahine.
That.
With a T.
Right.
Wow.
I got one of those, man. They were amazing.
I have those too.
It just doesn't sound right. Something is named the Vaheen peach
It's
ring.
not Vaheen.
I just feel like it's wrong.
I'm afraid to ask the flavor.
Yeah, I really am.
Tahine.
Yeah.
It's
Tahine flavor.
It's
The
spicy, Rev.
It's probably natural flavors, right?
Spicy.
Yeah. That's what I'm
No, but the Tahine peach rings at some of the gas station ones, if you get your hands on them, highly recommend it. If you like spice.
I've always tried to get my hands on it, Stephen. It just has always eluded me.
The
my
peach
entire life.
rings.
Yeah. Winco has them too.
Yeah.
Although that does sound kind of naughty, too.
Oh, it surely does. Get your
want
hand on
some
the
peach
peach
ring?
ring. Like, I'm trying.
BJ,
All
do
right.
you post any pictures of food on yours, or?
I don't believe I do, but then again, I'm not really responsible for all the postings,
That's
you know,
true.
because Vicky and my daughter troll me a lot on my own socials. And so, they're posting things.
Donuts, but that was because Top Hot dropped some donuts.
Yeah, and how long ago was that? That was a long time ago.
Not long ago. It was like whenever National Donut Day is, which is like every other week.
Yeah. You're right. Well, then
That's a
every other
really
week
good
you're getting
call on
donut
that.
pictures. Yeah, I post pictures of food that we have in the station, like all the crazy
Right.
stuff we try, you know, because I think that's interesting. It's like, hey, somebody's got a new flavor or something and we're trying it.
I saw somebody posted. We were wrestling up in Spokane, and one of my buddies had this company called Lucha Witch. It's a lucha-inspired sandwich company, and they're awesome. They make the best sandwiches. But they were there, and one of my buddies was taking a picture to post on his social media, and he didn't have an iPhone. I don't know what kind of phone he had, but as he's taking the picture, it gave him the option of using a food filter. And I was like, what world are we in now that we've gotten? That's a feature on a phone. Like, you hit a button, and it'll like... It's almost like portrait mode in a sense. Like, it kind of defocuses everything around it and just focuses on the food.
Oh,
It's pretty sweet, though, I gotta say. The picture looked cool.
Yeah. Well, you know, everybody now is, but now they're lying to us because they're not eating a lot of this food.
And now we don't know if the thing's been through a filter, so we don't even know if it's as delicious as it looks.
You're right. You know,
You mean people will lie to us on the internet?
Yes, Rev. I don't like
Wow.
this. Today we learned that.
Yeah. So their food isn't as good as they say it is. Their lives aren't as good as they say they are. They're not as attractive as they say they are because of the filter. I mean, everything's a big lie on the internet. So
We should just go home.
I'm going to go home. Yeah. Hey, here's a great story, though. A groom shot his friend on his wedding day. Oh, there you go. Now, you may be asking, why? Well, Steve's going to tell you. He's got the Migs report for you at 6:19 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Imagine if you could sell your home and get paid twice. With Orchard, you can. It's simple. Orchard makes you a cash offer on your home. If you accept it, here's your cash. Really? Then Orchard handles everything from there. Painting, repairing, listing, and showing your home. When it sells for more than Orchard paid you for it, you get to keep the profit. And Orchard has a near-perfect track record with winning customers that extra money. In today's competitive market, with so many real estate companies trying to lowball you, only Orchard pays you the upside when your old home sells for more. Ready to get paid twice for selling your home? Learn how at Orchard.com. It's the new way to home.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Want to create a lifetime of memories this spring? Do you remember the joy of jumping as a child? If only there was a way your own kids could experience that same joy safely. Spring Free Trampoline has been engineered to eliminate 90% of product-related injuries. The Spring Free design boasts no springs and a flexible enclosure and proudly offers a 10-year warranty. That's peace of mind. Lock in your ultimate backyard safe space before summer arrives. Visit springfreetrampoline.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
If you're hearing an informative newscast right now, well, then you must not be listening to BJ and Migs. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, guys, and thanks to Kia Up You All for giving us the Migs Report. And today's the day to celebrate with Marshawn Lynch.
Grabbing my ding-ding.
That's right. Really? Today's National Grab Some Nuts Day.
These nuts.
Wow. I don't make these days up.
Yeah.
You just report them.
That's right.
Grabbing my ding-ding.
I do like my nuts. I have to tell you, the Planters low salt nuts is my go-to.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I can mix nuts, so there's cashews and almonds and peanuts and good stuff in there.
I like a good cashew. I like a good...
Yeah, I love cashews.
Peanut. Those are probably my two favorites.
Oh, thank you, Forrest.
The wasabi soy almonds. Those are top tier.
Oh, yes. Wait. Pistachio. You gotta go with pistachio. They got that, I can't remember the brand, but they got like the hot, like the spicy ones, and they got the salt and vinegary ones, and then the honey roasted ones. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
It's also a special day for the greatest fruit of all time. It's National Watermelon Day.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So if you're like my daughter Tatum, you eat the entire watermelon, including the rind, as she tries.
She eats the rind?
She's just a savage when it comes to eating any fruit, for that matter.
Wow.
Strawberries too. She's eating, the other day she's eating a strawberry, and before we could get it out of her hand, she's eating like the green leaf part. Doesn't care.
Wow.
There's no stopping her, BJ.
You know what? She'd be good out there just foraging. Then she's just like, you know what? I'll live off the land.
But is there a better fruit than a watermelon?
Is there a better fruit than a watermelon? Wow. I don't
Mangoes.
No.
Mangoes are fantastic.
Mangoes are great,
fine,
but not as good as a watermelon.
Nope, mango year-round for me.
Wow. Okay.
And you can put some vajin on the watermelon.
Tahini.
Yeah. People love doing that.
Well,
Yes,
if you're going to put vajin on something, then that changes everything.
Try tahini on watermelon. It's life-changing.
I keep hearing that. I haven't gotten around to it, but I will.
That's spicy, though. Makes it spicier, right?
Yep. Put little lime juice, some tahini on any fruit. It enhances it.
I don't know.
All right, BJ's not in.
Yeah.
Someone said, have you guys seen how cashews grow? It's fascinating.
No, I had no idea. What do they do?
I don't know. I'm going to have to YouTube it at some point to check out how cashews grow.
That was a clickbait right there from that texter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're cool.
Oh, all right. So he's confirming it.
It looks like they're like in like... They come out of a mushroom? Like they get pooped out, it almost looks like.
Wow. That's how they grow.
So cashews are the mushrooms poop?
No, well,
wow, I didn't realize
they grow
that.
outside of the fruit instead of inside, and they end at the cashew apple's base. So it looks like literally the apple has nuts.
Yeah.
So what do you do with the rest of that thing?
I don't know.
Do you eat the other part?
I have no idea. They've never offered me the other part. They've only given me the sack.
Well, thank you, Dexter.
Yeah.
And enjoy grabbing your nuts today.
And yes, cashew apples can be eaten fresh, cooked in curries, or fermented into vinegar, as well as an alcoholic drink.
I've never had a cashew apple.
I've never heard of a cashew. How am I this old and never heard of a cashew apple?
Thank you, Dexter. You taught us something today.
Yeah. You know what? That wasn't clickbait at all. That was a real good story.
All right. I'm going to ask you guys what you think happened that led to this. So the headline says, a groom shot his friend on his wedding day. Now, why do you think he would shoot his friend when he's, the guy's getting married and he decides, you know what, I'm going to pull out a gun and shoot my friend instead?
Well, there's the obvious one, and who's going first because they'll say it.
All right, BJ, since you're the one who set it up, why not you can go first?
Oh, he's got the best friend had to bang his wife.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
It was a no-brainer.
It's the only acceptable answer, I feel, on that one.
Oh, I know. Maybe he forgot the ring.
Though you only...
Maybe he screwed up the toast.
All right, the ring is a punch in the face. Screwing up the toast is a kick in the boys.
I was going to say kick in the shin, but okay.
Wow. Yeah, but if you bang my wife to be, I guess I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to escalate it.
Well, apparently this happened in Louisiana with a 30-year-old man by the name of Devin. He was on his way home from his wedding on Saturday night with his bride and also his friend. I don't know what. I guess they're all riding together. Well, they got stuck in a bad traffic jam that was caused by a car crash. And when you get stuck in traffic, you start sharing the truth. Apparently they started arguing and talking. Devin accused his friend of having an affair with his new wife, and it got heated.
Whoa!
So then Devin grabbed his gun, jumped out of the car, started chasing his friend through stopped traffic, firing shots at him. One of the shots hit him in the leg, and the other injured someone in another car as well. The bride ran over to some first responders who were helping the victims of the crash that caused the traffic jam and said her husband's trying to kill her, barricaded herself in the ambulance. So they're trying to deal with the car crash. Now they got this crazy situation with the bride hanging out in their ambulance. Devin came after her, and he was arrested for attempted murder and also a bunch of other stuff as well. The people he shot were flown to the hospital. They're going to be fine. And Devin, yes, was wearing his tux at the time, and his wife was wearing the wedding dress.
What? Okay.
Wow.
I mean, the two of them. The two of them, what are you doing? You obviously don't belong together.
So you don't think this marriage is going to last?
I'm going to have to say no. Yeah, no.
Man, love is in the air because now we head to Florida where a couple was sitting down for some spaghetti on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Actually, it was like 1 a.m, so Friday morning. And the 45-year-old woman and her 35-year-old boyfriend, I guess they were drinking. They started arguing, and it turned into a food fight.
Oh.
And they ended up mashing a plate of spaghetti into each other's face, and somebody called the cops about all this, and they were still covered in spaghetti when the cops showed up, and they were arrested.
Yep, that'll happen.
All right, so in Oregon, there's a massive problem, BJ, and cops need our help.
Okay, I'm ready.
Police are looking for a woman who's in her 40s or 50s that stole a 25-pound turtle. The turtle escaped from the pet store that it was in.
Oh, no.
According to the employees, they're like, yeah, I know it's a turtle and I think we can easily catch it, but it's surprisingly fast and smart, according to them. I don't know how fast this turtle is, but that's what they actually said.
Surprisingly fast and smart.
And smart. Because usually turtles, I guess, are slow and stupid. I knew they were slow. I didn't know they were stupid.
Oh. Yeah. I had no idea that they could be smart.
That's all we know. No word on whether or not she plans on.
Well, we're the experts, right?
Riding the turtle.
Yeah. The turtle.
That's what I thought this was about. Yeah.
So be on the lookout for this woman who quite possibly is riding a turtle. Not to be confused with the shirts that are available in the Rock Shop, BJ.
No. And we're not right. It's... Yeah, no turtles were harmed in this process. It's all just a cartoon.
Right.
And all just stupid.
But anyway, steal a 25-pound turtle. You see it come out of a store.
You pick it up and you walk away.
Okay, I know the physically you got to do it. But why do you, as you're walking the streets of Oregon and you see a turtle just coming out of a pet store, you think, well, I'm just going to grab this and take it home with me.
There's something about free. I'm telling you, there's something about, hey, I can get something for free even if I don't need it. There's just something in our brains.
Quick update about those cashew apples that we were all talking about.
Oh, yes,
apparently, they cannot be shipped because they go bad quickly. That's why we've never seen them in the United States.
Wow.
So what country do we have to go to get these?
Well, that's good. Now I can see why they make drinks out of them, because if they go bad and ferment, then all of a sudden you got some good cashew alcohol there. Okay.
Hey, how about the Mariners yesterday? We talked about how it seems like they step it up when they play better teams, and they did exactly that. They beat the Rays yesterday, BJ, 8-2.
It is. I have to tell you, I don't understand baseball because the Red Sox got swept by the Rays. They're supposedly a better team than the Mariners, and then the Mariners go in there and just spank the Rays. I don't get it. My brain doesn't understand baseball.
And today, for some of us Kraken fans, you probably got the email or the text message if you're like somebody that's trying to be a verified purchaser on Ticketmaster.
Okay.
It's like where they're trying to get fans that don't have season tickets actually a shot at getting tickets as opposed to all the scalpers out there. So they send you a code and a link, and it's at 10 a.m. that you can try and buy tickets at face value, which is
very cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to definitely try. I was going through their account. I'm marking down every Friday and Saturday game, man, and it's just I'm going to try to get at least one. My hope is to go to at least a couple of games this season with the wife.
Yeah, we're trying today, too.
Yep, 10 a.m. That's when it all starts. So that's
Go for it, buddy.
I got one circled because, there's a lot of fun ones. Obviously, the home opener on October 23rd, but I don't think that's going to be the hardest ticket to get.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be insane. But I saw one in April 16th, a weekend game against the New Jersey Devils. Yeah, kind of fun to be able to watch my current team against my old team.
Yeah, and it's the Devils, so that should not be a sellout by any means.
Wow, every game's going to be a sellout here, BJ.
BJ, come on.
I'm not going to New Jersey. It would be easier for me to fly to New Jersey and probably cheaper.
Yeah.
To get tickets to see a Kraken game.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I wonder, though, if they'll be one of the hottest sellers in other arenas because they're the new hot team. I wonder if the Kraken will sell well outside of our area. I think for other fans.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think they will. I don't know if they'll sell out. I don't think they would be the reason why maybe a team that's struggling to sell tickets would have a sellout, but they would definitely put more fans into that arena because
that's what I'm thinking.
Of the curiosity. Yeah, for sure.
I hope they show us, how teams travel and like how they sell tickets, as far as attendance goes in other places. I'd like to see how we do, because there's always teams that do, that travel well and and get good attendance no matter where they go on the road. So it'd be interesting to see.
It's a little harder because in football, it's like one game a week. It's a little bit easier for an entire group of fans to make that travel plans and do all that fun stuff. When you got 80-something games, 82 games, it's a little bit harder to do that. But I wouldn't be surprised if on the West Coast you see some Seattle Kraken fans just flying to other cities, like wherever it may be, to go see the Kraken play because it's probably cheaper to get a plane ticket and tickets to that game than it would be to buy tickets on the secondary market here in Seattle.
Well, I remember that I was, whenever my home team that I was around, whenever there was an expansion team, I would always want to go to that game. Yep. So maybe I was a Bruins fan, but I would let me go see this new team.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking, is I wonder if that kind of interest will be happened by the home arena fans that want to see that new expansion team that will boost up ticket sales.
I totally think you're right on that one. And as far as weather, 77 degrees, it's going to be a nice day today. That's the Migs report, and that's what's up.
Yeah, baby, that is what's up.
It's 10 a.m. nervous, though. It's like, I don't even know what to do. Like, do you just go with the game? Do you just not even try to get the home opener game and just go for something?
You got to go. I would go for the home opener, because what if everybody thinks like you and nobody goes for it?
You got to try.
Yeah, but then I might miss out on an opportunity to get tickets to another. This is too much.
No, I see what you mean.
I've got do I open up multiple browsers? One on my laptop, one on the desktop, one on my phone.
And you're going to be doing it for me as well. So this is tough.
There's zero chance of that.
I feel for you, man. I mean, you're trying to get tickets for me, tickets for you. This is hard, but I'm going to let you make the right choice.
So it says, are you telling me that you're not a season ticket holder? No, I couldn't afford to be a season ticket holder.
So expensive.
I wanted to be, and I was originally thinking of it, but when Lil Tatum came into the world, I was like, I got priorities. I wish I could be. It's not cheap, though.
Yeah, it is tough to be a season ticket holder to anything. I mean, really, you've got to have no responsibilities, in my opinion, or you've got to be rolling in the big dough. And
no, I have some friends that are part of a season ticket thing. So I mean, I'm part of the crew that, if they have games they don't want to go to, I'll buy tickets from them at a discounted price. But
that's the way to do it.
They're still going to mark it up.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, they want to make some money back, but. Yeah, and also I couldn't commit to 40-something games.
Yeah, that's a lot of games.
And I suck at scalping tickets or selling tickets to people.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be in that game.
I'm the worst at that.
Yeah,
right.
I know.
And you sort of haggling, and it's like, no, just take this. Get away from me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to do this haggling thing. Fine, just go.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I did that sometimes when I was a season ticket holder for the Seahawks. I remember it was like the Jim Mora season. I couldn't make it to a couple games, and of course, nobody was banging on my door to buy tickets at face value. So I was selling them to coworkers for $20 less than face value.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I just got to make something out of it. I can't go to the game, and nobody wants to pay for these because the team sucks so bad.
Oh, the golden years.
Gosh.
It reminds me, I had an extra ticket to Comic-Con one year, and I was just like, okay, well, maybe I'll get $20 for it, whatever. And I tried to give it to a scalper, and he's like, $5. And I was so mad that he was charging or trying to get just $5 that I went to lunch and I gave it for free to my waiter. I was like, you want to go to Comic-Con? Here you go. Because I was just so pissed off that he lowballed me. I'd rather give it away for free.
That's a nice tip, actually.
Yeah, I'm like, here you go. You go. You have fun.
Yeah, at that point, I mean, if you're only getting $5, why not be cool? And then tell the scalper, go blank yourself.
Basically, yeah.
Kiss my ass. I'm giving these away for free.
$5. Are you kidding me? I might get a cup of coffee, maybe, here in downtown Seattle. For $5. Maybe. Yeah, wow. Nope. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
Which movie was Kevin Smith's directorial debut?
Dances with Wolves?
No.
Kevin Smith, Clerks.
Yes.
They said Kevin Costner.
Oh, man, I was hoping, Rev, that he did not pick up on that.
I know, I was waiting. I was like, oh, no, he misheard.
Is it Waterworld? Wait a minute.
Definitely Waterworld.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kevin Smith is in the middle of doing Clerks 3. He got money from Lionsgate, and it's happening. I'm so excited.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, and he took a picture of his, I think, 51st birthday. And
did you see he was rocking a hoodie that he bought in Seattle for the original Clerks?
It was the total hippie hoodie.
He called it the hippie stoner hoodie that he wore in Clerks. He bought it here in Seattle, and he had a fun story on one of his social media pages about it. And
I noticed the hoodie, but I didn't realize he got it here.
Got it here in Seattle, and it was the whole thing was about whether or not it would still fit him. He was thinking he would have to have someone in costuming to remake it, but it fit him just fine.
Oh yeah, I mean he's lost a lot of weight, so I would hope it would fit him. Had it been pre heart situation, maybe not, but now he's slimmed down. Looking, they all look good. I mean, it's amazing how good the whole crew looks, considering that. What are we like? It's 25 years or something since Clerks, or maybe even longer. Oh. Damn, yeah. So, well, it's exciting news. I'm a fan of Clerks, so I'm looking forward to this. And you want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Migs. We'll do that at 6:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I can't afford to pay my bills, how am I going to afford attorneys and bankruptcy fees?
One of the things people ask me all the time as a bankruptcy lawyer is that how am I going to pay all these fees and costs because I'm here because I can't afford to pay my bills? And of course, we understand that. I mean, being in the bankruptcy field, but one of the things to remember is that if you decide, once you make the decision to file bankruptcy, you can stop paying on all of the creditors that are going to be included in the bankruptcy, and those are the funds that you can use that you have been paying your creditors to pay your attorney fees and court costs to get your case filed. And once your case is filed, you're not going to have most of those payments anymore.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Are you thinking about selling your home? With Orchard, you can skip the typical hassles of listing a home and go straight to getting an all-cash offer. It's simple. Once Orchard determines your home value, they make you a cash offer. That's a guaranteed cash amount you get for your home to put towards something else. A new project, a down payment, anything. Then, when your home sells for more than Orchard paid you for it, you get to keep all the profit. And Orchard has a near-perfect track record with winning customers that extra money. In today's competitive market, with so many real estate companies trying to lowball you, only Orchard pays you all cash and the upside when your old home sells for more. Maximize your earnings and minimize the stress of selling your home with Orchard. Visit Orchard.com to see how you can get an all-cash offer. Orchard, it's the new way to home.